believe that once you're on earth, if it takes you 30 years to discover your purpose and you are fulfilling purpose, to me, your age is irrelevant to me. The fact that it came to your head is telling us that you can do something about it.
Exactly.
But they would rather sit back.
Wait.
Some will be like, if rain should fall 7 times in a month, I will know that God said this to me. Of course, you don't need that from God before God will tell you to do something. He has given you a brain and a mind to think. It's not just there for you not to produce something valuable. If the agenda is to fulfill his purpose and you are fulfilling your own purpose and you're feeling fulfilled in it, of course you can do it.
Exactly.
Okay. And because you did not get result at first, that doesn't mean that you should now think God is unfair or life is unfair. Of course, you want to do something that will transform the whole world or that will transform your generation. You don't expect it to be easy.
Okay, should we even be using this word fair or unfair? Should we even be using that word?
Social media is just a drive. So you'll be the one to, it's a frequency. So you'll be the one to pick whatever you actually want from it.
Yeah.
My own social media, my algorithm does not suggest anything that will make me depressed or that will make me think life is unfair to me or make me feel God is unjust to me. It's always pushing something that will help me to grow.
Can someone be on track and still be behind?
Yes.
How?
You can be on track and still be behind. And the reason why you are still behind is because...
Hello and welcome to the Secret Place podcast. So we've been doing some things and we've been having some little conversation and we thought we should bring it out to people and they should feel and also express themselves what they think about it. So the Secret Place podcast is just where we discuss and talk deeper about what people don't really expose out there. So join us today as we are going to be talking more on it. My name is Jomat and I'm having a host here that is going to be talking with me. His name is Godwin Matthew. So what we are going to be talking about here today is life really unfair? You know, many people think about a lot of things and they be like, life is not fair. The way this thing is going for this person is not fair. The way that thing is happening is not fair. So we want to have this conversation and talk about it. That is life really not fair? Join us together as we talk more on it. So, Mr. Godwin, welcome to the Secret Place podcast. Yeah. Would you like to introduce yourself a bit more?
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. So, like you said, my name is Godwin Matthew, popularly known as Anointed.
Yeah.
That's my name. And I'm glad to be here.
You're welcome.
I'm excited to talk about the topic.
Yeah,
Is life really unfair?
Exactly.
So thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So let me just throw the question straight and let's get into it.
Okay.
So, like I said, we have a lot of people thinking and they just have questions and be like, things are happening. Why is things happening so good, so fast for this person and it's not happening to me? Yeah. Why is things like this for my family? Why are people like this? Life is not fair. They are going to talk like that and they wonder. So I'm just going to throw it to you now. Is life really actually unfair or we are just comparing our journey of life to each other?
Okay. So the question is, life really unfair?
Yeah.
To me, it depends on where the person is talking from, and what I mean by where the person is talking from is the knowledge, the background the person has had, or the way the person has always been thinking. So is life really unfair? Of course, life is fair and is unfair to everybody. So for you to think life is unfair to you, depends on where you are talking from. What have you been feeding, or what are your thought process? What are the things that makes you think that life is very unfair to you? And to add to it, you said, is it unfair because we are comparing ourselves to other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yes. It's part of it. Part of the reason why some people think life is unfair. Because you feel like at age 20, somebody's already achieving something. You at age 25 or 30 years old has not achieved yet. So you feel, of course, I'm doing more work than this person. Why is my life like moving backward and this one is moving forward? You don't judge fairness by that. And this is one thing about it. The same rain that the good enjoy is also the same rain the bad people also enjoy. So the thing is just that everything is the way it is. The fairness is fair to everybody. You are the one thinking that it is unfair to you.
But if we look at it, I always think about something like about this age of the thing you just said now. We have a lot of young people, even 16, that they are doing great things. I know a lot of them, 16. We have 20, we have 21. But
19.
I do see people do brag actually because they feel because this person is young. If that person is actually doing something big, they'll feel like you shouldn't be doing it. They want to try and stop the boy or the girl to, you are not supposed to be doing this. Some can even say you are not meant to be in that position.
Because of your age.
Because of your age.
Because you are too young.
Because you are too young of doing those kind of things. And I do think, okay, why do people really care about their age? I mean, it's something I don't think everybody should be worried about because we are all in this life trying to navigate everything and trying to do a whole lot of things. Why some things will go well, some things will not go well. At a point, you will feel like you've done everything right.
And it's still not working.
So do you think those kind of people should actually not feel that life is unfair?
So because at some certain age, they have not gotten what they feel they should have gotten.
Exactly.
So they now think life is unfair to them.
Yeah.
Back to what I said earlier. It still depends on where the person is talking from.
Okay.
Now, let me use the age. Me, I'm not a fan of grouping people by age and grouping achievements by age. You are this, you should have done this. I don't really buy into that. I believe that once you are on earth, if it takes you 30 years to discover your purpose and you are fulfilling purpose, to me, your age is non-relevant to me. Now, to what you said, should they now use age to judge fairness or achievement and now say life is fair or is unfair?
Yeah.
Look at the 19-year-old that you gave as an example.
Yeah.
It could be that you are 30 or 20-something, whatever. You might not be thinking the way the 19-year-old is thinking. Or you might not have the kind of leverage the 19-year-old has had. Talk of a 19-year-old that understands influence and relationship. He will get some things done faster than you. That you are 30 years old, that you don't understand influence and relationship. So for you to now say he's achieving this at this young age, and me, I'm so age, I'm not achieving anything yet. I don't think the person is thinking the way he should think, or he's thinking in the direction he should think on.
Yeah.
He's missing it already. Why not remove your age and settle down, look into yourself. What you're doing currently, is it fulfilling purpose? Or what you're doing currently is something that can get you to where you actually want to be? And I think some of the reason why this kind of question will come up to someone's mind is because of the society we find ourselves. People believe that when you're achieving some things at a very young age, it's a taboo to them, or they feel like you've done something
illegal
or something somebody of your age should not have done to get that kind of result. I think it's the society wiring, and I think it's something we need to snap out of. A lot of people, or a lot of young people, that are not in this kind of settings or in this kind of society, they tend to achieve something at a very young age.
Mhm.
Some have built empires at age 25 because of our society. And that society, I think that it's even affecting our productivity as well. Because people will feel like because I'm young, I should not try this.
Mhm.
Or because I'm too young,
Okay.
I should not do this.
Okay. Do you think it's because some people are actually young? And do you think it's because some people are old? Let me take this for example. We have so many Christians. Don't let me just base on Christians alone. Let me use
I
the
don't
word
want to talk
people.
about.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding
Some-
Christian stuff.
Yeah. Some people feel like if they do some things, if they take action, try something new, involve themselves in things that can actually help them to grow. Some people have this fear. Should I call it fear of God is going to judge me or God is going to say this? They feel like they shouldn't be more involved in things that has to do with let's just move anyway. Or some people feel like I've not heard anything, I've not heard anything, nobody is there for me. So they shrink themselves to take action. And to me, I used to feel like, okay, you taking action is more like you obeying God.
Yeah.
Because if you sit down and study yourself, well, you feel like He said, "Ye are gods" when He created us. So we have the ability to create whatever we want with our mouth and everything. Yeah. So I do feel like you taking action, you trying things, even if it doesn't work, and if it works, that's you obeying God actually. Because if you see result there, the person you are still going to say is what you are still going to say is, "Thank you, God. Thank you for giving me this. Thank you." So do you think those kind of people as well, they used to feel like life is unfair? Okay, God is unfair in this kind of aspect. He's partial. He's doing this.
It's unfair in the sense that he did not answer them when they wanted to take action. Or what?
They did not take action themselves. They are waiting for signs
From God. Before they can
exactly.
take action. So now, if they don't take the action and something now happens, they will now say life is unfair to them or God is unfair to them. To me, I think I don't want to use the word that's high level of foolishness, but I just feel anything you're doing that does not involve you killing human and does not involve you making other human beings to feel less of themselves, I think you are fulfilling God's purpose. Especially if your agenda is to transform the whole world.
Yeah.
You are fulfilling God's purpose. For example, now, I think some of the main discoveries that we've had in recent times from our social medias, most of them, some of these people are not Christians, like real Christians,
people that
are doing not real Christians like we term it to be. So why is it not like that? Because some of the Christians, now I'm back to Christian.
Yeah.
Some of the Christians that will say we have, they prefer to sit down in the four corners of the church and just pray and pray and pray. Of course, I understand that prayer is good.
Sure.
And I know some people have ministry, prayer ministry. If it is your ministry, do it. But I'm sure some people will hear this too. I know that deep within some people's heart, they've had instincts on doing some things. But because they feel God is not really saying this thing to me directly. So I feel like, let me pause on this.
Don't let me move.
Don't let me move. Could it be God? Could it not be God? The fact that it came to your head is telling us that you can do something about it.
Exactly.
Or they would rather sit back. Some will be like, if rain should fall 7 times in a month, I will know that God said this to me. Of course, you don't need that from God before God will tell you to do something. He has given you a brain and a mind to think.
Yeah.
So if you can produce something with that brain and mind, then I think you are doing what He has asked you to do, because the brain there is not meant for just to remain and for you not to be. It's not just there for you not to produce something valuable with it.
Mm-hmm.
If the agenda is to fulfill his purpose and you are fulfilling your own purpose and you're feeling fulfilled in it,
Yeah,
of course you can do it.
exactly.
Of
Okay.
course, and because you did not get result at first, that doesn't mean that you should now think God is unfair or life is unfair. Of course, you want to do something that will transform the whole world or that will transform your generation. You don't expect it to be easy.
Mm.
And there are people you will meet there. So you don't expect that all of a sudden you just levitate over those people and leave them behind. I don't know if you understand my point.
Yeah, I get that.
So the fairness coming in from that place, don't expect it to be fair because you are looking to do something that is not common to us.
Okay, should we even be using this word fair or unfair? Should we even be using that word? Because I think all these things that we are saying,
Yeah.
English, everything we are saying out, we met, someone gave it to us and someone said if things are not going well,
That means it's unfair.
because for human being to quickly think and say this thing is unfair, it's not good. They say they cheat us, they did this.
Yeah.
And let me quickly ask, since you mentioned social media, how much do you think social media is affecting our perception about success? How much do you think? Because if we talk about it deep down, where we are still going to push all these out to is social media.
Yes.
Should we now say is what people consume? Because the algorithm will not lie.
Yes.
Should we say is what they consume? Or let me just quickly say, how much does this social media affect or impact for people to be able to feel or see something like unfair?
Social media is two ways. It is good and it is bad, depending on what you're consuming on it or depending on what you're pushing out.
Okay.
We are doing this now. Of course, it will go out to all social medias.
Yeah.
We want people to see it.
Yeah.
And social media will help us to reach a lot of people. And now it depends on what you are doing on your own social media platform and what you're doing with social media. So, and this is one thing social media has done. That was why I said it is both good and it is bad. On social media, that's where you see people that you feel like you're of the same age and that are doing something that you feel you should have done.
Yeah.
And now you are there in your room thinking about your life, thinking God has left you, thinking the whole world is against you, thinking until you do something stupid, that's when you become, that's when the attention will be on you, thinking if, because this and this is not like this, I think,
we started together.
And this thing is not working. Your life is going somewhere. Your life is not going the way you planned it. That's the bad part of social media for the person that is consuming that kind of content.
Yeah.
Remember, I said it is both good and bad. So it is pushed. What it's just doing is social media is just a drive. So you'll be the one to, it's a frequency. So you'll be the one to pick whatever you actually want from it.
Yeah.
My own social media, my algorithm does not suggest anything that will make me depressed or that will make me think life is unfair to me or make me feel God is unjust to me. It's always pushing something that will help me to grow, something that will develop my mind, something that will teach me things. Mostly my algorithm suggests documentaries for me because I've been like, all these problems you are facing, some we created it ourselves, some we met it on ground. We are just following the footsteps we are just following the footsteps of those foundations that has been laid. So I feel like if we can trace it back, that's my own thinking, and that's why I'm following documentaries and histories. If we can trace the roots and see what the problem is, we'll be able to find solutions to it. So I don't think social media is a good thing.
Yeah.
So again, it just depends on the person that is operating the social media, either the person pushing something out. And whoever is pushing something out to the social media always have an agenda. The agenda is just to have an attention.
Yeah.
But what are you doing with the people that you're getting the attention? So that's it. So it's good. It's not bad. The agenda is pure.
Yeah.
It's pure. It's polluted at the same time.
Yeah.
For you that you're consuming from the social media, what are you consuming? And those that are pushing things out to the social media, what are they pushing out? So you should know what you want and know
Exactly.
how to get it. So don't go beyond this fair thing. Is it fair or is not fair? Is God fair? I think it's just balanced. You just have to be the one to know where your balance is.
Yeah, exactly. So now, can someone actually be on track? Can someone be working on things and still feel behind, but because you've not gotten to some certain level that thing has to happen, that the result have to show? Can someone be on track and still be behind?
Yes,
How?
you can be on track and still be behind. And the reason why you are still behind is because there's still knowledge gap, and there is always, to every success, there is a process.
Okay.
And for anyone who wants to jump the process,
Yeah.
such a person will fall. Because at every step or at every process you are in, there are things you ought to be learning. So let's say someone wants to become a medical doctor.
Yeah.
You cannot say because you have money or because you have good art and say, with my good art, I think I should know how to dissect human body. I should know where tumor is in the brain and just start getting knives and start using the knife to dissect brains. No. What will you do? You have to go to a medical school, study hard, and know how to do these things before you can say you want to go into that line. The same thing with success. You can't say, and process are in stages too, depending on the kind of success you want. If someone is thinking of generational wealth, don't think all of a sudden whatever you're doing now or whatever you're building now should just boom in the space of 3 to 5 years. Expect that your foundation must be strong, and the process of building foundation takes time.
Yeah, exactly. Because
yes,
I was also thinking about this example of tree.
yeah,
Every tree that is going to grow, they will first go down. The roots must first go down.
yes.
A very good example, like the bamboo tree.
The China bamboo tree. Yes.
Exactly. So you can.
So, like as I was saying, so every success requires a process. I gave the example of a medical doctor. So now I'm giving the example of whatever success you truly desire. And I said generational wealth. Understand that your foundation must be very solid. I've worked with my uncle as a bricklayer before, so I understand how much stress we go through when trying to dig foundations. And depending on what the house want to carry, that is what the foundation will also, that's how deep the foundation has to. Some are 1 feet, some are, if you want to, you just need to do a fence around the house, just 1 feet down. But the foundation, for a duplex, it can never be 1 feet round. There are places that will be 3 feet down, and it takes a lot of digging. For that kind of house to stand, the foundation ought to be solid. So now, because some people don't understand that they are in process, and the in process can be long, depending on what you want to carry. And I'm still going back to the generational wealth, for example. You can be in process for more than 10 years because you are trying to understand why the problem is existing. How many people has faced the problem before you? How did they handle the problem before you? Now you want to come with your own curriculum to solve the problem.
What if I want to try something that no one has ever tried before?
That's why it will be difficult.
Does it have to take up to 10 years?
It doesn't. I'm just saying there is a process.
Yeah, let's talk about it very well. This process of a thing that I was going to ask the question about it, that why do we have to actually go through all this stress? Because I just want to do something to make myself, to just be okay and to be able to do things I want to do, afford things I want to be able to afford. How long? Because if someone is doing the right thing, we should be able to say, okay, probably what you are doing will take at least 5 years. Because everyone may have seen, I studied something and I feel like if you're actually doing what you are supposed to be doing, it shouldn't take you more than 5 to 7 years
7 years
before you be able to say, okay, this thing I'm working on now, I can say I can be able to afford some things without stress. I can do a lot of things. I'm not where I'm going yet, but the result is known everywhere that okay, this person is this social person and is doing a good thing. So how should we measure this thing? Because that's the stage where you feel tired. That's the stage where you
start
feel
saying life is unfair because it's taking too long.
It's taking too long. There are days you feel like, has anybody gone through this thing before?
Or I'm just the first version of the...
Because you feel totally tired.
Yes.
And at that point, I'm not sure prayer will even come to your mind because what you are going through.
No, it can't be more than prayer. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it can take a while. You said something. What if I'm trying to do something new?
Yeah.
It is something new. You are the one coming up with the plan. And that one will even take more time. But this is how to make it short.
Okay.
It is something new, but there are people who have tried something like that before that has worked out. Yes.
Okay. So, sorry, you're saying no matter what that thing is, that I just want to try and say, let me do it. I'm not the first person to try that particular thing.
It is existing already. That's why your own brain can pick it.
How does that work? Sorry for cutting that, but
it is existing already. That is why it's still around for you to pick it.
Okay. More like signal.
It's a signal. It's a frequency that is existing already. The first airplane that was made, is it still the same airplane that we are riding today?
No.
Or that we are flying with?
No.
No. What just happened? People started picking different designs, ideas, how they can make small ones. The one that will just be you and the pilot. The one that will be you, the pilot, and 2 passengers. Long one, big ones. That is how knowledge advances. You are coming up with something new. But I can tell you there are people who have also in some way gone through that part. This is how your journey can be shorter. You find those people. Follow them closely. Study what they do, what they've done, or what they are doing. So always make sure they remain where you are aspiring to be. I don't know. Do you understand that part?
Yeah, I understand that part. But what if these people are not anywhere closer to me? I just heard about them now.
This is good. So that's where you need prayer.
So do you believe prayer do all those things?
And I believe prayer reveals a lot.
Do you believe?
It depends on the kind of prayer you are praying. I'm not saying, I have to say this in Yoruba. I'm not saying ogun tí kò jẹ́ kó rí kìnìkan. No. A prayer of wisdom. Just like the one Daniel prayed. That one, you are trying to touch the mind of God because you are seeking for something that is beyond you. Sure, you know. That thing you're trying to build is something that is beyond you because you cannot live forever.
Yeah.
So people will have to inherit some of the things you've worked on.
Yeah.
So because it is more than you, that kind of prayer, God will open your eyes to the people that you can duly follow. They might not be Christians sometimes. I hope you're getting my point.
Yeah, do you think Christians can have problem with that?
They will have
because
they will have problem with that because now as I'm talking now, some people will look and be like, okay, but you should be able to understand what I'm trying to say. Not only you two, whoever is going to watch.
Yeah.
They might not be Christians. And because they are not Christian, that does not mean they do not have what you need at that moment. This is where religion mindset will now come in. You will now be like, for example,
Okay.
let's say I want to be, who can I use? I don't know all this secular music. But let's say I'm trying to be like Davido.
Yeah.
Or let me just say I'm trying to be a footballer now. I want to play like Ronaldo.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if he's a Christian or a Muslim. I don't care. So I will now say, because I want to play football and I'm idolizing Ronaldo as my model, I will now say because he's not one Kiniko, neither Muslim or Christian, I'm not going to follow his
I will
path.
not learn
I'll not learn from him. Or I will not submit to his coaching. I know I can't follow that. No, because of what you have on you, you can be a good Christian and yet do what he's doing. Learning from him. Yours will just be more dignified. It has a lot of favor on it. People will love you more. Not like they will not love the person that is training you.
Yeah.
But you will know that plus the hand of God, there is also the skill part on it. Some of the gospel musicians, some of them went through all this Niger stand-up singer audition now.
Okay. Yeah.
Some of them went through it. All the people that were judging them, were they Christians? Some of them were Muslims. Some of them were Babalawo, abi unbelievers. Or because you need them to validate you that you have a good voice and you have the confidence and you know how to present your songs. I have an example. Minister Somisola Baby. I saw one of her old videos where she was auditioning for, I don't know. She was singing one kind song. You saw it too. She was singing one kind of song like that. I can't remember the song.
Yeah.
They have to judge her to say, you are good though. This is where you need to adjust. So that's it. So some Christians might have turning stomach because of this. There are people that you need to learn from. So you not think the whole universe is against you or the whole world is against you or you think everything is just unfair to you or because you are blind to seeing the people that you need to learn from as early as possible. And that was where this is where I'm coming to. You said, should it take long? Of course, it can take long and you can make it shorter. This is one of the tips you can use to make it shorter. The one I just shared with you now.
Yeah.
Study the people that have done it before.
Yeah.
Understand that some of them might not be Christian like you want them to be. Learn from them. Add it to your Christian knowledge. Grow with it. You are the one that know that God is my all-sufficient, is the one giving me the knowledge, giving me everything.
Yeah.
But you need people that can also tell you that this one is good. Add this to it. Do this with it. Then you now become more refined. Then instead of you now spending 15 to 20 years, yours can be 10, yours can be 7. But you learned from a lot.
The reason why some people's process usually take long is
Some of the reasons.
Because they did not learn from people who have done it before. They are trying to do it all alone.
Yes, because they think some of them are not Christian or Muslim or traditionally.
So now can we say one of the way you can actually achieve success instead of thinking life is unfair is for us to check who are the people around you.
Yes.
Who are the people you have relationship with?
Yes.
Who are the people that you know they can be there for you? What have you also done before that can make people to want to feel like, they
can support your dream?
Exactly. Wow. So what happens when we stop comparing ourselves? I mean, we compare a lot.
In this part
everything on head as a human being, even if you are just going on your road and you are just going on the road and just saw something, you'll be like, alone, something like, how much is it? You feel somehow. It will disturb you. What happens when we stop comparing ourselves to others and just focus on our own life and
enjoy your life
and
enjoy for yourself? That question.
Yeah. What happens when we stop comparing?
When we stop comparing ourselves. one thing you will discover is that you will find peace.
What kind of peace?
The peace that makes you know that regardless what you're doing, eventually you will become great. I don't know if you understand that peace.
Yeah.
The peace is okay. I agree that people have what I don't have. Yes.
Sure.
But with what I have, I think I'm good. And this is one thing people don't know. The people you think they have more than you, that you are trying to compare yourself with.
Yeah.
So the same way you think you have a lot of problem to solve, that you need to achieve what they have achieved. It's also the same way they feel like they also need
Do something.
to achieve more. But we tend to forget that your current position now was a prayer point.
Yeah.
And you need to understand that. And with whatever you have now, I can tell you, you can become whatever you want to become. This is one thing. It is always available. We are just blind to it.
It is.
It is always available. The things that we need to become, what we truly desire, is always available. We are just blind to it. All because we are comparing ourselves to someone. So you lost your peace. And if you are not peaceful, there's no how you'll be able to look into yourself and get out the true value that God has deposited inside you to achieve whatever you want in your life. I don't know if you understand my point.
Yeah,
Right?
I understand.
So when we stop comparing ourselves to others, you will find peace. And that peace will help you to look deeper. Will make you to look inward. And from there, you'll be able to get the best out of your life.
All right. Thank you for sharing that. So
Yeah.
what are the ways? Should I say ways? What are the things that people can start doing to start seeing results? Because it's I think I studied something myself that you can be consistent with everything you are doing and still not get results. Aside from the process,
Okay.
you can be doing everything. You can be consistent on doing the wrong thing.
Yes.
We did not talk about that because that's why I think I was actually asking some of the reason why the process do take long. Because you can be consistent and doing the wrong thing. Because I study on some of these social media. If you want to be consistent and you are posting videos and you did not pick a particular time you want to be posting. If you are just releasing the video anytime, they will just be there. You will not get more engagement. You will just be there. You will not see good result that you want, and you get frustrated. You get tired that things are not working. Meanwhile, the way it is like there's time for everything. So, because people can be consistent and
Be on the wrong
on
lane.
the wrong lane, thinking I'm in the process as well.
I've answered that question. And the answer is that when you are open to finding out who is doing what you're doing,
Mhm.
who is doing whatever you want to achieve, they will be able to put you through.
Mm.
Now, when you now see that some of the things you are doing is not going to get you to where you want to be,
Can people easily identify that?
that's why it's process. It takes time. And this is one of the problem. People, some of us,
Yeah.
I won't say people now,
Yeah.
we have strong head. That means some call it coconut head, anyone. We want to be like me all by myself. I'm gonna get this thing done. I don't need any human. I don't. What do I need you for?
Is that not self-belief?
That's self-belief to some extent. Some people's own is sponsored by pride.
Okay.
Yes. I understand. Of course, I understand. But don't forget, you need. God will not come down from heaven to publish. To publish whatever idea you have in your head. Of course, it will be man or men that will do it. So don't think everything you intend to build as well will stand alone without any man. Why are you receiving revelation? Is it not to transform men? Is it animal kingdom you want to use the knowledge you have for? No. You want to use it in the word of men. So you should also understand that there are also men that can help you put you on the right track so that your long process will be shortened.
Yeah, that reminds
Did I answer that question?
Yeah, you did. That reminds me, before I ask the last question I wanted to ask, about people still thinking about life is unfair to people that, there are good people.
Yes.
And they usually say bad things happen to good people, right? I think that's the common word.
And that's the way they used to.
Yes, that bad things always happen to good people. Good people die early.
Yes. And the bad people live long.
What can we say to that when people start saying life is unfair?
Wait, so with that question, so some people can say life is unfair, right?
Yeah, sure. Because, young people die. They don't do anything.
They didn't do anything, so why did they die?
Why did they die?
To answer that question, to the best of my knowledge, I will still say this again. Everything is working the way it should work. There is balance to it. I always give you the example. God is in heaven, resting. According to the Bible, he rested on the seventh day.
Yeah.
The man is still resting. The man is still resting. He's not doing anything. Why? He has set everything in order. We are on earth. And this is why he's resting. Maybe some of us don't know. He's resting because he have horse, we men, to run the earth. And he must run it in a way that will please him. Saying some people die, some people did not live long. It's not really the fault. God is not involved in all those things.
How?
He didn't cause it. Let's give an example. Maybe there's an accident that happened now.
Yeah.
So, and everybody in that car, they died. Some people pray before leaving their house.
Sure. They even prayed before they move.
Some people anointed their head and say, all angel, I'm going somewhere with it. It's funny, but I know what I'm saying. All angel of death. I counsel you on the road, no blood sucking, and the car will crash. Everybody will die. If you should trace it back, God did not drive the car.
Sure.
God was not in the car when the driver was speeding and nobody could talk.
Yeah.
God was not there when both some drivers were competing on the road, as if the road there's one trophy awaiting people. Now, if the car should now somersault and die, babies will be there, pregnant women, young adults, they will be there and they died. Are we now going to record that to the account of God? No. What just happened was carelessness. Now, the family at home will be like, God, why me? Of course, it is not his own fault. We are the one here running the earth that he has given us to run. So we should be the ones to understand how, this is it though, the road that they are trying to drag or do one's funny race.
Competition.
The road is bad. Now you are running carelessly. You have to match your brake where you're not supposed to match your brake. And because of that, somebody can be coming behind. There's problem. That is not the fault of God. He is not the one that instituted that scenario.
Yeah.
Abina.
Yeah,
it's not his problem. So we that we are here on earth, we should understand that everything happening here is under our care. God can give insight because he knows the future. He can give insight because he knows what we all are going to become. But it's left, God can tell you that you will live long. And you are hitting junks every day. Is it possible? You see that this thing is funny now because I'm sure people can relate to what I'm saying. Except the coconut head ones. You will live long, you are eating junks. Now, because even God himself now say you will live long, you don't watch the road when you are crossing. You are the only one that know that God told you you will live long. God didn't tell everybody that you will live long. Let's say God told everybody now, you will it not you, but you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You will live long. People can now start to avoid you. Hey, God, don't let us harm this one. God have told us that you will live long. But you are the only one that know that you will live long. You will be. That means you have your. Of course, it can help you, give you insight, protect you, good. But you also have to understand that you as human, there are things you also need to set in place to keep yourself safe.
Yeah.
So that's just it. So young people dying, old people dying. That's, to my own perspective, is not really his fault. But where we are now, we as human, are we taking good care of it the way we ought to take good care of it? So that we'll not have to harm or injure ourselves.
Yeah. Thank you for that. So what about for the bad things happen to good people?
You can, because bad thing is happening to good people. But wait, are those people really good?
You mean before they start judging?
You can't be the one to say someone is
exactly.
good.
You can't.
You are only seeing a side of that person. So because you are seeing a side, that doesn't mean the person is good.
And I'm not sure, but I've not seen those kind of people. But I don't believe those people will also come out and say, I'm a good person and I'm suffering. I don't think so. This goes to my last question as we round this up, that what can people actually do?
Let me answer that question. You said, now I said, are they really good?
Yeah. Okay.
You cannot judge people all because they are good to you, thinking they are good.
Oh. Okay.
You know, there's a difference. Someone can be good to you and be bad to a lot of people. And you will be like, oh, he was a good man. Yeah. Somebody can be stealing money and be using it to take care of someone else. So the person is taking good care of. What would that thing be? What would the person be? A good person. So the person is stealing from.
So we should check.
Let's check. Is the person really good? Now, an armed robber, he is good to his wife, he's good to his children. In fact, all these armed robbers that I watched some of their documentaries, the Oyenusi and the likes. They had family, they had kids, and yet they make other people cry. So the kids, is the man a bad person? He's my dad, he's a good to the wife. Some of them know that what those people are doing are bad. But you are giving me a fair share, so why should I talk? So those people that we are claiming that are good, are they really good? Let's check it out.
It's only God that knows what is going on here. Exactly.
So for something to now happen to them, you now be like, and you cannot only say because they have money or they are not giving you money, that one is making them bad. Some people are doing something worse than people that are stealing or
they are just doing it.
People can keep malice for a whole year, even far for their whole lifetime. You are bad that way.
Sure.
Even worse than someone that is stealing. That one is open. You are not open. And you're inside of you are just saying it. This person should not.
I get. Yeah. So to the last question as we round this up, what can people really do? What can they do when everything feels exhausted, tiring, feel like quitting, feel like giving up, feel like let me just stay on my own and don't do anything again.
Don't relate with anybody.
So that, because if people are tired, human being, if we are tired, we quickly look for people to blame or something to blame. So for people that know what they are doing, that knows what they are building, that have this consciousness in them that things might be going on, but they are still fighting it inside of them that maybe I should just quit, maybe I should just give up. What can these people do? What can everyone start doing to forget this feeling of life is unfair?
Life is unfair.
What can they start doing?
So number one, for me, you said, can prayer solve some of those things? Obviously, pray first. Why I said pray is that, to me, I feel prayer is a communication between me and my maker. So if you are seeing prayer as something stressful, that you cannot communicate to your maker, I think you have you have to settle that problem first and communicate. Not you go to the place of prayer and start complaining. Some people think they are praying Whereas they are complaining. They are just telling God, why is this? Can it come? Why is the question is not why. The question is the why you're asking about is only existing here. So why are you not asking God why again? The why is around you. What you should ask for is, God, open my eyes to see what I need to do. Or am I still doing the right thing? Or am I in the right path? Before we started this conversation, I was sharing something with you about Apostle talking about some people can be where God was.
Yeah.
So if you don't pray, you might think God is still with you in that journey. And yes, and you are still dealing with the past prophecy that God has given you already. Is God lying then? No, he's not lying. He's just telling you that I've updated this version. Come on, let's move. Some people are like that. They are so adamant to what they feel God has told them that they don't want to really do anything at all. So they are now scared of leaving whatever they are building now to starting something new. Maybe what you're building now is just for you to experience some things and then get to build something else from the experience you've gathered from this. God is always advancing in phases. So if you don't pray, that part you might not understand. To me, again, the second thing you can do is seek for help from quality people that look like or that are where you want to get to.
Okay.
When people are feeling like life is unfair and you feel like you have questions, don't bottle things up. But bottle it up for people who are not sensible.
Yeah.
Because some people can start sharing ideas with people that are not, people who don't really like them.
Yeah.
And they'll just give them advice that will kill everything. So now, if you don't pray, you won't be able to know those kind of people. Only God knows the heart. So from there, you start relating with people who look like where you want to go or where you want to be. And again, understand that if that thing is not your purpose, it might not really work for you. That means you are working under pressure, not pleasure. I don't know if you understand that part. Some people are working under pressure. The pressure of, yes, it must just work for me. I know it will just work for me. And from there, you are losing the sense of your purpose. And if you are losing the sense of your purpose, it will become more difficult because there will not be pleasure. You will not be happy doing those things. There will not be joy in doing those things.
Yeah.
Then your results will be, you might not even get results for a long while.
Yeah.
It will just be the result of your effort. Small effort. And that one, you have want to work like somebody that devil has caused. So those are the things I feel you can do. Those are not all, but for now, to the best of my knowledge, they are the things that you can really work on as fast as possible to start to stop thinking that life is either fair or unfair. And understand this again, sorry.
Yeah.
Here, I made the example earlier. The same rain that will rain on the good will rain on the bad.
Yeah.
So the meaning is God has provided everything for everyone equally. The universe is just the way it is. You will be the one to know where to align with so that you can get whatever you want from it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for
You're welcome.
insightful conversation, and I hope everybody watching this was able to grab and learn a lot from it. One thing I will also recommend is don't complain when things are not going the way you feel. You know, I said the way you feel they should. Don't complain. Just make sure you are doing the right thing. And I said it, one of the ways you know you're doing the right thing is by you learning from people who look like where you're going. Don't go and change your environment. Change your environment. Or some environment will make you think that what you are doing is not working. That change where you are learning from. If you see that, oh, this thing is not where I'm going, change it.
Yeah.
Or some people will just help you to see where they are as far as they can see. So if you are seeing beyond what they are seeing, know that that kind of environment is not for you. They will just kill your potential, everything you have. And one of the ways you can also do this is speak words to yourself. We've said it all here. God has given us everything we need. So everything you want in your life, speak it. say it, even if it doesn't look like it.
Yes.
Don't forget you are in process. So don't complain. Speak what you want for yourself. And don't forget that everything we are saying here boils down to you building yourself from within. Nobody's going to do them for you. You have to be conscious of everything. So I hope you were able to learn something meaningful here. And we are going to see you in our next episode. Bye for now.